What if your Social Security check could increase in the next few months, but with a twist? Stay tuned to find out how the new cost of living adjustment could change the way you view your Social Security benefits in 2025. In today's video, you'll get the latest updates on Social Security payments going out this week and learn everything about the upcoming 2025 cost of living adjustment, COLA. We'll break down exactly what the new COLA means for you, how it compares to previous years, and why it's actually a good thing for your retirement in the long run. Stick with us until the end, and we'll dive deep into how you can make the most out of your Social Security benefits and how to navigate these important changes. This is the kind of information that could make a real difference to your financial future. Welcome to Financial Area, your trusted source for all things finance, money making, and smart investing. If you're new here, be sure to subscribe and give us a thumbs up to get the latest updates on the financial landscape. Let's dive in. This week marks the final round of Social Security checks being sent out for November, and there are two important dates to remember. The first round of payments will be distributed tomorrow, Wednesday, November 27th, and the second round will go out on Friday, November 29th. These payments are part of the regular schedule, with recipients receiving their checks based on the day of the month they were born. If your birthday falls between the 21st and 31st of the month, your check will be sent on Wednesday. Additionally, it's important to note that some individuals who claim Supplemental Security Income, SSI, will receive their payment a few days earlier than usual this month. Normally, SSI payments are distributed on the 1st of the month, but since the 1st of December falls on a weekend, the payment will be made on Friday, November 29th. This early payment schedule ensures that beneficiaries receive their funds on time, even if the first falls on a weekend or holiday. For those receiving Social Security or SSI benefits, understanding the payment schedule is crucial as it helps with budgeting and financial planning. These payments are vital for millions of Americans who rely on them for daily expenses, and knowing when to expect them ensures that recipients are prepared for the month ahead. The cost of living adjustment, COLA, for Social Security benefits is an important factor in determining how much beneficiaries will receive each year. In 2025, most Social Security recipients will see a 2.5% increase in their benefits, which translates to roughly $48 per month for the average retiree. For those receiving disability benefits, the increase will be about $39 per month. While this may seem smaller compared to the significant adjustments of previous years, such as the 5.9% increase in 2022 or the record-breaking 8.7% increase in 2023, it's important to understand why this smaller adjustment can actually be seen as a positive development. The COLA is based on the Consumer Price Index for urban wage earners and clerical workers, CPIW, which measures inflation and tracks the cost of goods and services over time. Each year, the Social Security Administration reviews the CPIW for the third quarter and determines the COLA by comparing it to the same period from the previous year. When inflation rises, beneficiaries receive a higher COLA, but when inflation slows down, the COLA adjustment tends to be lower. This year, the CPIW increase is modest, signaling that inflation has slowed compared to the sharp spikes seen in 2021 and 2022. While inflation is still present, causing prices for things like groceries, healthcare, and gas to increase, the rate of increase has leveled off. In fact, in October 2024, the CPI showed only a 2.6% year-over-year rise, down from 3.2% the previous year and significantly lower than the 7.7% surge seen in 2022. This slower pace of inflation means that even though the COLA is smaller, the purchasing power of Social Security recipients is better protected from the rapid price increases we saw just a few years ago. A smaller COLA, in essence, is a reflection of more stable economic conditions. As inflation cools, it can help make everyday expenses more predictable, and retirees can plan more effectively. Though many recipients may feel disappointed at first glance due to the smaller increase, the reality is that a moderate COLA is a sign of long-term stability in the economy. It means that prices are not continuing to rise at an unsustainable rate, which can be beneficial for anyone living on a fixed income. However, while inflation may be slowing, it's essential to note that the price of many everyday goods and services is still rising. Social Security recipients may find that their COLA doesn't fully offset rising costs in areas like healthcare, which continues to see inflationary pressures. Even though the COLA increase won't make up for all price hikes, a more stable inflation rate can help recipients stretch their benefits further in the long term, as it prevents them from facing the massive price hikes that occurred just a few years ago. This year's adjustment may not feel as dramatic as previous ones, but it's an important reminder that COLA exists to help Social Security benefits keep up with the rising cost of living. The smaller increase is simply a result of more manageable inflation levels, which in turn creates a more predictable financial environment for beneficiaries. While it's true that the COLA adjustment is smaller than what many have grown accustomed to, the shift towards lower inflation can ultimately lead to a healthier economic environment for retirees and those dependent on Social Security. With the 2025 COLA adjustment coming into effect, it's important to consider how these changes will impact your retirement and overall financial planning. For many retirees, Social Security is a critical source of income, and understanding how even a modest increase in benefits can make a difference over time is crucial. While the 2.5% COLA might seem small compared to the record-breaking increases of previous years, it still provides a necessary buffer against inflation. For example, a $48 increase per month may not seem like much in the short term, but over the course of a year, it adds up to an extra $576. When combined with other adjustments and savings, this increase can help seniors manage day-to-day living costs more effectively. However, the impact of a smaller COLA adjustment isn't just about the immediate increase in Social Security payments. It's about the broader economic context. As inflation slows, retirees may find that their purchasing power is preserved more effectively than it would be during periods of high inflation. Over the past few years, we've seen rapid price increases in everyday items, from groceries to healthcare, and many seniors struggled to keep up. A more stable inflation rate means that while prices will still rise, they won't escalate at the same rapid pace, allowing retirees to budget more predictably. In turn, a slower inflation rate means that the COLA, though smaller, may go further in helping people stretch their benefits, especially if inflation remains in check. Looking ahead to 2025, there are also adjustments in the maximum Social Security benefits that could affect your retirement planning. If you wait until age 70 to start receiving benefits, the maximum monthly benefit will be just under $5,000, an increase from the current maximum. For those who start collecting at full retirement age, around 66 or 67, the average monthly benefit will rise to about $1,960, an increase from the current amount. While this increase is largely due to the COLA adjustment, it's worth noting that Social Security benefits are also tied to a variety of other factors, such as your earnings history, the age at which you begin receiving benefits, and the overall health of the Social Security program. In addition to the COLA, there's a significant policy discussion happening in Congress that could impact your Social Security benefits in the future: the Social Security Fairness Act. This bill aims to repeal provisions that reduce benefits for individuals who also receive pensions from jobs like teaching, firefighting, or law enforcement. Currently, the Windfall Elimination Provision, WEP, and the Government Pension Offset, GPO, can reduce Social Security benefits for public sector workers, but if the Fairness Act passes, these provisions could be eliminated. This change would particularly benefit retirees who rely on both a pension and Social Security, as they would no longer see their benefits reduced under these provisions. While it's still unclear if the bill will pass, this potential change could significantly alter the way that Social Security benefits are calculated for some workers. As these changes unfold, it's important to be proactive about how you manage your retirement savings and Social Security benefits. With slower inflation and potential policy changes on the horizon, retirees might have more opportunities to plan for a stable financial future. For those who rely heavily on Social Security, Understanding the nuances of COLA adjustments and staying informed about legislative changes will be key to making the most of their benefits in the years ahead.